Greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. Let's look a little bit at the merch. I'm not a huge merch person, and for a long time I didn't feel like I had my place in the Disney merch universe because I don't really care about the movies. I'm a parks guy. And for a long time I found it very, very hard to find merchandise that was themed around the parks. But that has been changing a lot over the last 5 years. And it's been changing a lot recently with rollouts from Funko Pop. Funko has released this amazing Victor Geist, where you can see him sitting at the organ, playing as the wedding party goes on behind him. I love that somehow as a society we realize that transparent, semi-transparent blue plastic means you're a ghost. I can't wait to be a blue ghost one day. No, I can wait. But seeing him sitting at the organ is amazing because this is a vignette that we're familiar with and everybody's favorite attraction, or in your top 5. This item and another pen were a part of the second Downtown Disney exclusive shopping event. Just talking about the demand for Downtown Disney, they have done this twice now and they have each sold out in minutes. And by sell out, what you're doing is you're going online, you're booking a time slot when you're allowed to go shop. If you don't show up, it costs you $10 on your credit card, but you're essentially booking a spot in line to go there and shop. When you go in, you go to a table, you get your item and you go out. A safe way to sell these items that have a massive demand for them. But Funko would also release a couple of other figures, and what I love about these figures and why this is something that I talk about is it has attraction vehicles in it. We see Minnie Mouse on top of Dumbo's flying vehicle. If you look over at the box that Funko made for this, they did a really good job of using a distressed sort of warm colored box, a warm off-white, which just makes it feel a little bit more vintage. The colors they used are pretty muted, look pretty saturated. Like this kind of looks like, oh my God, we're cleaning out Grandma's attic. I had no idea she had old Funko Pops in her attic. We also see this Peter Pan, which is cool, where he's going, talk to the hand, because the pan doesn't want to hear it. I love that pose. But we see him on one of the flying pirate ships, and it also looks as if he's taking off out of the water. And then lastly, we see this adorable Mr. Toad just taking a rip in his little car. Don't forget, kids, drink and drive and you'll go to hell. At least that's what I learned when I ride the dark ride. I really like all 4 of these figures though, because of the addition of the ride vehicles, or in the case of the Haunted Mansion piece, that it's a vignette from the park. There's also this standalone Mr. Toad, and watch out, it looks like he's on a bender. And last but not least, this Oogie Boogie Nutcracker for the holiday season, which, as you know, this is the version of Oogie when he's standing in the room where originally the hitchhiking ghosts are, 9 months out of the year. But this is an homage to when Oogie comes in and the wheel can spin. And what I enjoy about this and these other pieces is these are vignettes from the park. And for a long time, character stuff you could find very easily at the park. Logo merchandise, they have a way of ruining it. But actual little vignettes, little pieces, the ride vehicles that literally transport us into our dreams. These were hard things to find for a while. And I always like celebrating the merchandise that showcases the parts of the park that I love the most, because after all, when you go there and you're looking to buy merchandise as a tourist or as a guest, like there's a big part of you that wants to buy the thing that you just experienced. And I really, really feel like that's where these pieces are wildly successful. There you go, friends. A quick look at a couple of pieces of merchandise that caught my attention this week. Let me know, what pieces of merchandise are you attracted to? Do you agree with me that you love to see things that are inspired by the attractions, the adventures, the buildings that we go into inside of Disneyland? Please comment below and let me know. And if you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up and please follow along with the channel. I'll see you tomorrow with another piece of Disneyland news.